Hey there, Cheese Meisters, and welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been Pretend That We're Dead by L7, which was playing over the video at the beginning that Claire and Donna were showing to David. Just kidding. That would have been Hold On by Jamie Walters, performed in the back of a pickup truck. Come the fuck on. It's Ray Pruitt time out, everybody. Yes.
No.
My name is Jeff. And I say, Rave On! And joining me on the other end of the internet, my host.
I'm Leslie, and if this is living, it's way overrated.
There it is. Was that one of the memes from like a long time ago?
Oh my god, it was. There were two this episode.
Okay. Oh, was the other one, so you coming over tonight or what?
No, it was Val sitting on the bed going, so Kelly's a snob?
Oh, there you go.
I was very excited.
So this week, Cheese Meisters, we are talking about Season 5, Episode 5, Rave On! Original air date, October the 5th, 1994. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something this episode?
Yes, and I noted it. I threw up in my mouth when David talked about his sexist piece that he wanted to do.
That was rough.
And then I also threw up in my mouth when Steve looked at Val and said, what do I get for it?
I tell you what he got for it. One of the hottest kisses I've seen on this show ever. Like, the way she comes, the way she comes in at him and uses the kiss to take the flask.
Oh.
Yeah, like no, she straight up just plays it. Wow. And it's speaking of kisses, did you see Donna go tongue first into Griffin?
I'm sad to say that I did, and that's why I don't think I noted any other kiss in this episode.
That's what I'm talking about when I tell you that she leads with her tongue. It starts now and it never stops. It's like her tongue was attached to her boobs and they got bigger and her tongue went blah.
I was gonna say I'm not thrilled.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna do my best to not sound judgmental, but it's just like this is so wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, it's just I just don't like it.
I mean, you know what? If anything, it totally works for young adult, like in dating, because are people good at kissing when they start out? No, they are bad. They look bad. I'm sure. Okay, let's call up your high school ex right now. Not you and Bob. No, I'm gonna call her. I'd be like, tell me the truth. I won't tell him, I promise.
Don't you dare. Look, I can't handle that much praise being out there in the public like that.
No, no one else will ever know. Just me. And if I'm sitting up a little straighter, because I know things.
You know nothing. I'm going to text her right now to never speak to you.
We're about to become BFFs.
There you go. That'd be awesome. If it was all around my kissing prowess. So dumb. All right, so here's what happens in this episode. Val is toking the major ganj still. There is so much about this that feels like college to me. Like, and it's all these real little things. Like the idea of if you're sitting in your window and blowing the smoke out and you're burning incense, no one can smell it. That was the prevailing wisdom of dumb potheads in the mid-90s. Like it was those. Here was the whole setup, and this is from someone who just watched it because I was not smoking pot in college. I was an RA and I was busting motherfuckers for smoking pot in college. But here was the deal. It was window open, oscillating fan turned on, facing out the window, with a dryer sheet taped to the front of it, right? And there was like a roll of towels at the base of the door to block that. and then there was incense burning. And that was supposed to have done it.
Wow.
It is the most amount of effort for the least amount of impact that you could possibly imagine. Like, it did nothing. It was like, oh, it just smells like pot and incense now. And also maybe a little bit of bounce. Like, it's ridiculous. So Val is sitting in her window, like, doing the, like, she missed on the roll of towels and the oscillating fan and the dryer sheet, but she was trying that incense and blowing it out the window game, and it doesn't work, everybody. Look, you all know this. All the Cheesemeisters are smart enough to know that this does not work. But in 1994, y'all, it's apparently the first brain cells that died from smoking pot were the how do I prevent people from knowing I'm smoking pot brain cells. All the rest of them were fine, but it was that one failed miserably.
I mean, Cindy could have been gardening out there, you know? What
Anna,
the hell, Val?
who is running her catering business from 7 or 8 miles away, is still smelling the weed that was coming out of Brenda's old room.
And you can't tell me that the pot hasn't also wafted over to Brandon's room as the
Of fucking course it has. It is preposterous that other people in that house needed Kelly to be standing 6 feet away mid-tokage to be like, I feel like that smells a little bit like marijuana.
There have been a lot of skunks dying around here lately. Maybe we should call wildlife.
Oh, and that's the thing too. I'm sure this was some stank ass weed. I don't think it smelled good at all. And the whole house must smell. And everyone is pretending like it doesn't, except for Kelly. Like, it is straight up Emperor's New Clothes shit.
She's got it, like Kelly says.
Yeah.
Val's got to have some of it on her too. It's got to be on her clothes. It's got to be on her breath. Like,
it's probably why she bought new shoes. Her feet probably smelled like weed. That's all she does is smoke weed in the window, and she sits kind of curled up, so it's like it's closer to her feet than one might think. No, I bet she needed new non-weed shoes.
She needs. I wonder if Brenda left that diary, or no, Brenda gave the diary back to.
Oh, that's right, the lady.
Damn it, because Val could have found it and been like, "Oh shit, because she does make a comment about like, yeah, I know incense, real boomer stuff, right?
Right. You know what, Brenda should have left Val a note that said, "In this window ledge is a great place to hide your stash." Because this chick hid this diary there for 25 years and no one found it. I can't help you not smell like weed, but I can help you hide it.
Yeah.
But no, I think Val had to... Look, I don't think Val needs the help, like, truth be told. But anyway, we're going to talk a lot more about this. It fascinates me. Because Kelly is like... Kelly's like, hey... What you doing in there? Smoking some weed? Smoking some weed? Ooh, are you smoking some weed? And Val's like, what? No, that's crazy talk. You're being crazy. Stop being crazy. That's crazy. And then Kelly goes, all right. And then she goes downstairs and she's like, Brandon, weed. And Brandon's like, pshaw, no weed. I can't smell it. If I can't smell it, it must not be happening 6 inches from my face. Fucking
Val would never.
No, she would not. The Val I know. Look, the Val you know, brother. So Kelly is on to Val. She smells something in the air, and it's most likely weed, mixed with incense. And so she was like, a little sus, this whole thing. But that's not all that's going on. Claire and Donna are finally working on whatever random ass thing David mentioned them working on like 2 episodes ago. And they're making a video. I don't know. They were just shooting some footage around campus, putting it to music, like people do in the 90s when
They're
they have a video camera.
yeah, they're being
It's
kids.
fine. It's
This
fine.
isn't
I
for
got no
class.
problem.
This is
This
like,
is,
if this is for class, this is high school or middle school stuff. I kid you not.
no, yeah. I mean, I did a lot of dopey shit with a camera in college too because it's kind of fun. But
Okay.
and then you get access to editing equipment, so you can actually like splice things together, and that was kind of fun. Um, but they have this video, and David's like, "This video is awesome. I think you guys should do another video, but like instead of what you just did, can you do something real sexist? Because that's the vibe I'm looking for. Because I got this great idea, y'all. It's called Let's Call Women Sluts, right? Stupid sluts, but sluts. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And Claire is like, A, no notes. B, yes, and what if we did it with boys? And David's like, that's awesome because it makes me look less creepy, which is
Yep.
awesome that he said it out loud. Thumbs up to David for the tiniest amount of self-awareness.
Claire,
And yeah,
Claire is like, Claire's one of those girls that's like, well, no one's ever harassed me, so it doesn't happen.
yeah. I think Claire is, she's like, either all of it's funny or none of it's funny.
Mm.
And she's like when Donna's like, I don't want to go talk to the blue collar guy. That seems like elitist and shitty. And Claire's like, meat is meat. Like, she's like, I don't give a fuck.
Claire just says stuff to see what lands because the whole like journalism and terrorism, it's the same thing. And I'm like, Jesus.
I know it's isms. She doesn't like isms apparently.
I guess.
Yeah, Claire's just out there like Claire don't give a fuck, and it's fine. Like I'm kind of there for Claire's chaos energy right now. Like it's bad when other people try to do it. Like I don't think it works on Donna. Clearly, it fucks with things. But
Mhm.
Claire being like, meat bag. Like I'm like, yeah. No notes,
know.
Claire. Good job.
She's like the Miss Scarlet of this gang, It's her defense mechanism.
That's right. Yeah. And so they're making a video, and David's like, make it sexist, and you got a deal. And so like they're gonna go out and shoot people around campus, and they're gonna ask them real dumb questions so that they say one word answers, and then they're gonna splice those one words together into like a tonal chorus of, I'm a stud muffin, baby. Love, 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 love. I don't understand that. That didn't make any sense.
No,
It's a dumb video. The whole idea is stupid. But the reason it exists is because Donna needs to meet someone who's poor. And boy, does she. Donna meets Ray Pruitt, everybody. Here he is, working construction with his shirt off. And then singing guitar, hold on, you may feel a little stronger, in the back of his pickup truck. And Ray Pruitt, 1T, his mom could only afford one.
good grief.
So, yep. But Donna needed to meet a poor. And so this is the way she did it. And she asks him all the stupid fucking questions. And like none of the college guys are the least bit suspicious. Ray, whose antenna is up for people are going to make fun of me here, is like, you are making fun of me. It fucking sucks, and I'm leaving. And he's right. And Donna feels bad about it, and it's like, don't put Ray in the video, but you can leave Griffin in because fuck him, I guess, is sort of where we're at.
Fuck the rich, but don't make fun of dudes.
That's right. Meat is meat. So like that whole video thing is happening. That's the storyline. The Peach Pit on a Friday night is dead. I mean, it is dead. Val is there throwing food into Steve's mouth because earlier she was there putting something else in Dylan's. Some of it was the chocolate that Steve bought her, and some of it was just her snizzatch. And it was party time for Val. So, but nothing good's happened at the Peach Pit. Place is DED, dead. And even Dylan comes in and is like, this place is dead. And and everybody's like, well, it must be the earthquake, because people, when there's an earthquake, they don't go to diners anymore. I guess. And Steve's like, counterpoint, lots of places have teenagers in them that aren't diners right now. What if we did something different? What if we turned this into an after dark rave? Which, again, no one here knows what a rave is, but that's okay. They also didn't know what Mardi Gras was.
No.
We just call things in Beverly Hills that aren't that name. It's fine. It's what we do. And so he talks. He's like, yeah, here's what we do. We're gonna turn the Peach Pit into like a killer after hours thing, and we don't have a liquor license, but what we can do. Have you met my boy Muntz? Muntz is low key science dude, right? Like Morton Muntz, the science guy over here, is gonna make up some smart drinks. They're good for your brain, and I don't know. It's something people can hold. Like, people need a cup, is I think really what it boils down to. Is you need a cup.
They need to believe that they're getting lit. So
some kind of chemical, yeah.
It's going to serve a placebo effect. Like, there's still going to be people acting drunk.
There's going to be people who are drunk, and they're going to be named Dylan.
Yeah.
And so Nat's like, smart drinks, great. And Dylan's like, whatever, do what you want, trying to play it off like he doesn't need this to be a hit. Like he doesn't need the money, because he fucking does, because he's poor. And Valerie is starting to smell the poor. It's like, he doesn't smell like Ray, but he smells poor.
She smells mendacity.
Oh, the mendacity. Yeah, there's nothing smells worse. Nothing smells worse than mendacity, y'all. Except for like Valerie's room, apparently.
Yeah.
It's amazing Valerie can smell anything over the incense and weed. But, here's where we are. And so they have this after hours club, and it is jumping. $10 a head. People are coming in. Steve's man in the door with his clicker. Claire's on the list. She didn't have to pay $10. And then Dylan works the gate for like 5 minutes, manages to pocket like $300 or $400 cash just straight in his t-shirt. Val sees it and she's like, aren't you supposed to put that in the till? Everybody's getting in people's business this episode. Like, shut up, Val. None of your business. Kelly just all up in people's business. And so but Val goes shopping, and she shows says shopping's important. She like shows Kelly all of her outfits, including her cute new shoes, and the shoes are what busts her. Because Kelly goes back. Shoes. Yeah, well, look, there was party foul out in the after dark. Muntz spilled some smart drink on the guy who had a line earlier. He wanted could Dylan take a big bill?
Well, he bumped in. He slammed into the tray of drinks.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was, the choreography on that was a little bit, it was a little heavy-handed, but they needed it to hit the ground. I
don't know. That scream sounded real from Jenny Garth.
She probably it was like the fourth take, and none of the other ones had worked.
Yeah.
And she was like, fuck, it worked. God damn it. Now I got shit on me.
Oh, I'm wet.
Yeah, this wasn't supposed to involve me getting wet.
Again,
yeah. So she goes and gets the broom, and she hears Dylan's voice, because everyone knows it's Dylan's voice, and she sees Valerie's shoes, and there is making out happening back there. And she knows that Valerie and Steve are the slowest burn of the cinch. Look, what matters with Val is the little things, which works out well for Steve's penis. And I don't know if you want to start tracking tiny dick jokes along with midriffs and ice cream and condoms,
Oh my
but I
god.
feel like you're gonna hear more of them.
I I don't want to add more to the list right now, or I'm gonna have to make a new one.
Can be a really big spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Yeah, multiple
it's not even
columns.
a
It'll have to be
spreadsheet right
sortable.
now. It's just
No,
memo.
it'll have to be. It'll have to be a spreadsheet and have to be sortable. You have to put VLOOKUPs in there. It's gonna be a whole thing. Um, but yeah, I think the more you let them ad lib, the more they're gonna make tiny dick jokes. I think that's just what's gonna happen here. And Kelly then is like, I'm gonna rat out Val for making out with Dylan and for smoking the ganj. And Val flips that shit, accuses Dylan of sexual assault just to get herself off the hook. And it
Gross.
works, I guess. Yeah, super gross. And then she goes over to Dylan's with the Remy Martin flask that she stole from Steve when she hot kissed him. And she and Dylan get all hammered and shit. He breaks a lamp. And
Again, for real, like that
for real
was
broke a lamp. Yeah.
for real broke a lamp.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that was a working lamp. That's a wrestling term. Like, you know how like in wrestling, like they'll throw someone through a table, or they'll hit them with a chair, or they'll hit them with a
Oh,
crowbar or something. Um, Usually those things are gimmicked in some way to make them like break and not hurt quite so bad. Whatever.
okay,
It's like, so they call it like a working chair or a working table.
got it.
I don't think that was a working lamp. I think it was a shoot lamp. Um, just
Good to know.
broke when Dylan landed on it. Um, and so they're making out, and that's how the episode ends. But we forget that to mention that Donna felt real shitty about treating Ray like an asshole, and goes back to apologize to him. And Ray's playing "Hold On" in the back of the truck, and Donna's like, "Dude, this guy's deep. Not only did he,
Ensorcelled.
yeah, I don't know what is. I don't even know what that word means." Um,
I've heard it on Pod Meets World. It's just like you're enthralled with a person.
oh, well, there you go. All right. Well, she is, because he can sing and play a tune. And he's the only person who was like, "You're full of shit." And Donna's like, "Oh, this guy's got more going on than I thought." And so she apologizes. She invites him to the club. He goes. She invites him to the club, even though she knows Griffin's going to be there. The dude she's been making out with all over town. I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck Donna is thinking here. It's insane. She met a poor, and now she lost her mind.
And then notable mention, Andrea and Jesse try to go on a date and
Yes.
have to deal with, finding a babysitter. Oh, that's a
Mm-hmm.
problem. And then
Yep.
I'm sorry, I have to note this because I found it very weird. Not the Walshes watch Hannah. Great.
Yep. Yep.
Andrea calls to check in, of course.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, dinner was great with Jesse. I'm at the Peach Pit rave now. And then I'm gonna go visit Jesse at work.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm sorry.
yeah.
We were on a date and
Yeah.
you went to work after?
I think that's not as weird as you think it is if you have like a job with weird hours. Like bartending. I do think it's weird that they don't bother to explain that that's what their date's going to be like.
That's what's weird to me. It's not
Yeah.
so much what happens, it's the fact that we don't get an explanation for it. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, and also I've heard them discuss, hey, you know what? We really need a date night. We
Yeah.
should just go out one night. Date night means date night.
Right.
You have dinner, you have some alone time because Hannah is at a babysitter's. Hopefully, I mean,
Right. It's just
like,
hanging out
what?
in the car.
We have dinner and then you're gonna go to work. Like,
Yeah.
I just
That's what
I
happens, I guess.
I missed that, and I know that
Yeah.
Jesse was trying to play the whole, you hate being here, you hate that I'm going to work. I see that resentment, and it's like, I
You
don't
gotta
know.
start planting those seeds.
I didn't like the stuff they were planting with Andrea and Jesse.
Mhm.
I was like, this is so heavy-handed and this is so lame.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing that like you may not have picked up on as being heavy-handed, but I'm just gonna say it out loud. Brandon also went to gavel the student senate into session.
Yes.
even though that's useless and pointless, and it's everything's still a big mess with Alex Diaz. Brandon is performing the duties of the office of president, and that might be a plot point later. Anyway,
Well, even though so much happened in this episode, it all felt kind of like fluff and setup once again.
mm,
I'm like, this is all set up, you know?
it's a
Uh,
lot of this was a lot of setup, but like, but it was a lot of setup. Like
it
this,
was a lot of
this
setup.
is when I feel like it. This is kind of why Josh dying fades for me, because the things that really start to roll in Rave On really start to roll.
Oh,
And
sweet.
and it's like that happened in the before the Peach Pit After Dark, you know? Um which like this isn't even like the After Dark becomes a whole like it evolves. It's not just them using the Peach Pit set to have dance clubs. Um
Oh,
it evolves. But I'm gonna say that as like a season 5 TV invention, the After Dark might be the smartest thing that any TV show ever did,
nice.
because it provides an entirely new set where everyone can hang out as they get older,
Mm,
and provides a place for live music eventually, which not for nothing is maybe a little bit of the reason why you bring on Jamie Walters, who is an actual musician and can fucking sing, and that's why you put him in the back of his pickup truck. Um, like the After Dark changes what you can do in this show
yeah.
in a pretty substantial way, and it really, I mean, look, I'm going to say this up front. Pay attention, Cheesemeisters. The After Dark is the worst investment anyone could possibly make. Everybody owns the After Dark at some point, and they all
Oh,
fucking lose money.
no.
They all lose
No.
money. It's terrible.
Oh,
The After Dark is a terrible investment, but a great addition to a TV show.
oh
It's
no.
hilarious how bad of an investment the After Dark is.
Oh,
But yeah, it's awesome. It's
I mean,
awesome how many people lose money on the After Dark, and it's like David Silver getting chances at a music career. You just keep doing it, whether the outcome is worth it or not. It's great.
no.
Yeah.
Nat's gonna need liability insurance.
Oh, Nat needs so much to deal with this, but this is the beginning of the After Dark, and like the show over time shifts to being like 60% After Dark.
Oh
You know,
God.
like as a place where things happen. It's so much happens at the After Dark. Like you still get your Condor's Nest and Casa Walsh and the beach, like all the places we have and stuff like that. But so much of the we need the group to be in one place happens at the After Dark,
Mm,
that it's like it's amazing they didn't think of it sooner, you know? But here we are. We're in the age of the Peach Pit After Dark. Um,
yeah.
so that's kind of fun. Um, all right, what was this episode really about?
Everyone's trying to stay relevant. You know,
Okay,
Steve coming back with his hey, remember I have a management group?
that's right.
Um,
He's the party meister of CU. He's our third meister.
yeah.
Cheese meisters, puke meisters, and party meisters.
Party Meisters. There we go. I totally did not clock that. I watched this episode 3 times and the things I missed. Uh, months with his beverage. He's like, you know, trying to get out there. He's creating vitamin water. He knows it's going to be a big deal. Cindy wanting another kid
Yeah.
because clearly no one appreciates her and she needs to try again so that she can let it sink into this one. You will appreciate me because no one else in this house does.
That's right.
Kelly sniffing out bad eggs. Like,
Uh huh.
I don't know what it is. Like, not that Kelly clearly has good instincts, but at the same time, her need to, I don't know, this person is bad and you need to know right now and we need to extricate them from the group. I don't really
Yeah.
get.
You know what I wrote down there? I wrote, should Kelly follow her instincts or should she calm the fuck down? because like on one hand, she's right about Kevin and Suzanne and Val, but on the other hand, who the fuck cares if Val smokes weed?
Right.
Like, shut
Exactly.
up. But Kevin and Suzanne, that's bad. So like I don't know which one she should do, but she's right about people. Her reads are correct. I don't
Yeah.
know if she's doing the right things with them. But anyway, go ahead.
Donna, David, and Claire trying to stay relevant with these funny videos that they're,
Oh,
guys,
hilarious.
wait until Vine comes along. You all are gonna love it.
Oh, so
Um,
funny.
you're gonna be older than the celebrities from Vine, but you're gonna love it.
It's gonna be great.
And then Nat and trying to keep the Peach Pit going, and
Mm-hmm.
creating or endorsing Peach Pit After Dark. This is gonna be so difficult for me.
Because you've got 5 seasons of saying it like the way we say it for the pod, so it's
I
yeah,
know.
it's tough. It's gonna be tough for you.
Oh well,
I
and that's
totally
it.
agree. Nice. I think this episode is about everybody basically being the Transformers. They're all more than meets the eye.
Okay.
Like, because when we first meet Ray, we think, oh, here's a blue collar himbo with his wife beater on and his power saw. But it turns out he's not so dumb after all. Also, he's poor, 1T. And two, he's a musician. This guy can play the guitar and sing a fucking tune. More than meets the eye. Ray Pruitt. Val, more than meets the eye. Like, she's putting on that front. She's putting on that let me hug Cindy front. By the way, Cindy, she must have a deviated septum or something. Val's hugging her all the time, and Val smells like ganj. And Cindy does not note it.
Hey, I have a deviated septum and I smell better than Walter. And that is not meant how, I mean, I smell better than Walter, but
Because
also
Walter stinks. Walter's a stinky boy. It's okay. You can say that.
women all smell better than men. Um, most of the time. But no, I mean, like, I smell as a verb better than
Yes.
Walter because I'll
Yes.
sniff something and he's like, I don't smell anything.
Yep. And you're like, how
And
about now?
no, because
Oh,
I'm not gross.
look, it doesn't
Although,
matter. It's still funny.
as someone with crows, it does come in handy how little he smells.
There you go. Yep. Oh, you can't smell my stank ass.
Sometimes we're a
Um,
little tipsy.
you know what? You're more than meets the eye too. You have to meet the nose. Um, Steve is more than meets the eye. He's the party meister of CU. Who thought that Steve could successfully throw a party? I don't know that I did. I mean, he tried to throw one last week, and it was like, "Hello, real cops." Am I just showing up and busting? But Steve knows he has to throw parties. There's something deep inside. He's got to
He's got to
do
stay
it.
relevant.
He's got something to express, and it's parties. Um, Muntz makes smart drinks. Muntz is like a scientist and shit. Do you love Muntz yet?
I do.
I've told you. I told
I
you
do
you'd love
love
Muntz. How do
He
you
was
not?
so adorable. He's really good at the lean in and like,
Yeah.
you want,
Yep.
I need 100.
Yep. And he wore like the lab coat for reasons.
The
I don't
lab
know.
coat threw me off, especially when I saw Nat wearing it. I was like, is this a costume rave now? Like, what?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe there was probably a scene. I want there to have been a scene between Nat and Muntz where they discuss the logistics of these smart drinks. And Nat's like, all right, I got to get like 7 blenders. And what if we, because you're a mad scientist, Muntz, what if we wore lab coats? And Munt's like, that's awesome, Nat. High five.
Yep.
Because I feel like they would vibe on that level. Dylan, more than meets the eye, stealing from his own till, and poor, and drunk, and Griffin, more than meets the eye, also a terrible dancer. I don't know why anyone thought he was a good dancer when they said that part out loud, but he's not. He's a bad dancer. And Kelly, who knew Kelly was a narc?
Dude, I was really shocked because I thought, okay, you're judging people for smoking pot when your mom, one, also, I know where Kelly's headed, so I'm just like, okay. But then also your mom was into some really heavy drugs.
Uh-huh.
So weed should be nothing to you.
I mean, everything's a gateway drug in the 90s. Everything.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you get some of that arnica that you rub on sore muscles, gateway drug. It's bad.
Oh my God.
Everything's a gateway drug. It's all gateways. There's nothing but gateways. I know. Too many gateways. Yeah, everyone, Transformers, more than meets the eye. What else is this episode really about?
I mean, so in a similar vein to what you just said, I wrote down everyone's living a lie.
Okay, sure.
You know, Dylan's lying that he's rich. Val's
Mm-hmm.
pretending to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Donna's into Griffin.
Yep.
Jesse's faithful.
Mm.
I think I'm going to clear this up right now because I don't think he's cheating, but I absolutely believe he has caught on to, oh, if I flirt, I get tips
Oh
or they buy
well,
me drinks. And like,
100%. That's true. Yes.
nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Use your womanly wiles to your advantage, buddy.
Yeah. Yep.
Welcome to the party.
That's right. He's
Now
gonna
be careful.
he is like Haggador Spartacus. He is they are attracted to his natural heat, his Guatemalaness. So yeah, no, Jesse just has that heat and he's putting it out there.
But when they slut shame you for turning them down or for teasing them, like just be prepared, buddy.
It happens. Okay. One of the things I think this episode is about is triangles. Because man, we got a lot of them going on. We got Steve and Val and Dylan triangling. We've got Griffin and Donna and Ray triangling. We've got David and Donna and Claire. Right? They're not all the same, but there's still this triangle situation. There's
Sure.
Jesse, Andrea, and bar patrons. Triangle.
Yeah.
Kelly, Brandon, and Val. Triangle. Like they've got all of, because a 3-legged structure that'll hold the table up. Like there's a lot of these triangles in this episode. It's like they were like, you know what was cool when we had like a love triangle between Brenda and Kelly and Dylan? What if now everybody, just all of them, just triangles?
Which far more interesting than just one triangle, and it always involves Dylan and a Walsh.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know, I think part of why I had trouble figuring out what this episode was really about was because there was so much, and it was kind of all over the place too, because on the one hand I thought, you know, are they trying to comment on sexism? No, not really. If anything, they're talking about elitism, like, you know, make fun of the rich all you want. Don't make fun of the poor. They have enough to deal with.
Right.
And, you know, clearly they see that it's okay to make fun of dudes because we don't see David's project. They know it's going to piss people off.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, A, that's a real bad look for David, and B, it doesn't help us introduce Donna to a poor. And that's what has to happen here. So, you know, but you're right. Like David doing this with a bunch of girls on campus, like part of me wants to say that would be a bad look, and part of me wants to say that would look like television in the 90s. Like that would just be normal.
Well, and that's the thing, because this show, whether or not it intends to be, like, it is a reflection of the sexism in the 90s.
Sure.
There was a lot more back and forth between people about that existing. And, like, it's a time when women are still going to be thinking, well, if I want to be equal to men, then I have to behave like men. So us calling you all out for being stupid is okay.
Right.
And, you know, like, we watch this now and go, actually, let's maybe not make fun of any gender, because we all have our problems. We're all just trying to exist and, you know, deflect the societal stereotypes forced upon us.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I was just thinking, while you were talking there, I was just thinking about Donna's response to this. Where she's like, I don't want to make fun of people. I want to make people laugh. And there's a difference. And she's right. There's a total difference there.
Sure.
But what I struggle with is this dumb fucking video. And the whole point of it is to make fun of people. Like,
Yeah.
how did you get this far into the project, Donna, without realizing that the point of this was to make fun of people? Like, the tonal chorus is silly. Like, that's not making fun of people. But the whole concept of it, which is like, aren't these guys meatheads, is that's the whole point, is making fun of people. And you can, like, I think it would be more clever and it would work better if the questions weren't so stupid.
Yes.
Because the questions do make it seem like you are making fun of the person you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
But if you asked them all real questions and got real answers and like did something funny with them, like okay, like, you know, I don't know, like you could try to trick them into saying song lyrics. Like, that's slightly better, you
Well, and
know?
I was thinking, I mean, it could be funnier if you somehow led them all into a scenario, say like, and this is of the time, but they see a bare naked ladies poster and they're like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, cool, let's go see that. Let's go see them." And then, it's a band and not, you know,
Oh, sure,
not
gotcha.
naked ladies. Like,
Right. Boo.
I I don't know, because
False advertising.
I get why I get her sentiment, and at the same time, like, I immediately thought of Ricky Gervais going, "They're just jokes."
Sure, but but here's the problem. They're not jokes. If they were
Well,
jokes, it would be funny. They're just,
yeah.
what do you call it in tennis when no, and like, that's not a joke. What are you doing?
Well, I'll say this. I mean, as I was watching this, I thought, man, our humor, like when you're trying to figure out what is funny,
Uh-huh.
it's really not funny because
Sure.
I've worked with enough kids now to know, and especially nowadays, it's weird because you can tell the way they say things is because they have seen snippets of
Sure.
what other parents or adults have deemed funny of their kid, and so they're doing it because they think it's funny or cute, and I have to be like, no, that's not. I'm not amused. I'm your teacher. Like, it's not funny. And
Wet
also,
blanket
going,
Leslie.
fine, if my middle name is Wet Blanket, whatever, I'll be it.
There you go.
You'll like me in the desert.
Till it dries out and then it's just a blanket. I don't know. That's what
I
happens,
prefer
apparently.
school term Leslie, but okay.
Either way. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just go ahead.
their comedy is skewed. Like, they don't know. They're just
It's fucking hacky.
it's not, it is, because again, the questions they're asking are really dumb and they're just editing. Like you said, it would have been funnier if they had, you know, gone around getting them to accidentally sing song lyrics, or like, what's that one game where you read a card and the words are all mushed together and it ends up being a common phrase?
I don't know.
There's some, I don't know what this game is, but like, you read a card and you have to say the garbled phrase over and over again until you figure out.
Oh, or it just sounds like it, like phonetically.
Yeah,
It's I don't know what that's called, but I know what you're talking about. Gotcha.
yeah.
Right, sure. Yeah, it's like, but what they're doing is, um, like, if I was Ray, even without the mom can only afford one tea, like feeling self-conscious about himself stuff, and someone was like, I'm going to take a video and I'm going to ask you questions, and the questions are, what word comes after blueberry and bran, and then you ask me what you hammer a nail into. I'm like, what do you, come on, I know what you're doing.
I
Like,
do
I
think
there's a
I
funnier way to do this. I'm offended as a comedian.
I was gonna say that would have been more. I don't know. I thought he overreacted a little bit.
That's because
He acted.
he's got shit that he's got stuff he's carrying around.
Sure, we all have shit though. Like, you can't take, and also she could, I mean, she did try to explain, like, we've been making fun of everyone. This isn't
Right.
just about you. I don't
Right.
know. Like, this is just where I am as a human being now. Like, I can't get mad over something someone said, everything that relates remotely back to me. Like,
Sure.
because and that's where we are now. And again, this show predicting the internet, because
Yeah.
everyone wants to turn everything someone else does around them about them.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think it's worth getting this bent out of shape about if you're Ray, but I also understand like this is what's kind of like they give us enough about Ray in like two scenes to get it.
Yeah.
Like you understand exactly why this pissed him off. Like he's slightly older. He's on this college campus. He's doing manual labor. He's around all of these rich kids. I never come to Beverly Hills. Um, he's poor. Mom could only afford one tea. Um, he thinks that the rich college girls are making fun of him for being stupid.
Yeah.
And that pisses him off because he already felt self-conscious about himself in this place. And you get all that from the two or three interactions that he has. And I'm like, that's really good character setup. So I'm all for it. I think he overreacts, but I also understand why he overreacts because we've been shown that he is a transformer. He's fucking more than meets the eye in the back of the truck with the guitar playing Hold On. Right? And now feels like a decent enough time to tell you about the Heights.
Okay.
I'm going to assume most of the Cheesemeisters already know this, but prior to Jamie Walters coming on to 90210, he was on another Aaron Spelling show called The Heights, and it was a show about a band trying to make it. And the show was a flop, but they had a hit song. They did How Do You Talk to an Angel? And it was it was like Hold On, right? I mean, I sent you the clip. It's a 1990s singer-songwriter acoustic guitar jam. Like this is like Dave Matthews is becoming a thing right now. You know, it's like it's that Counting Crows are a thing right now. That kind of music is huge in 1994. And so this show, it just didn't, I never watched it, but Aaron Spelling knew he had something with this Jamie Walters kid and thought, hey, if I can bring this on to 90210, give him a place to play music, like now we can do another soundtrack album. Like we can be more imprinted in the popular culture of the 90s, not just TV like we are, but music as well. And so that's where Jamie Walters comes from to become Ray Pruitt. And he's a real musician. He writes songs, he plays guitar, he sings. Your mileage may vary on how much you enjoy his style of music, but I got to tell you, some of these songs are pretty good songs. Like, like How Do You Talk to an Angel is a pretty good song. It's cheesy as fuck, but it's a pretty good song. So that's what you get. That's like the backstory of him coming to the show. And now he's here, and there's gonna be Ray stuff that happens, everybody. And the Cheesemeisters.
I figured. I've seen his face, so I'm like, you are a person of notoriety in this show.
Ray is a person of import for sure. Do you have anything else that this episode might really be about?
No.
All right, let's talk about Val's trauma response.
Do it.
These are the things that Val's trauma response made her do this week. Regift Steve's chocolates. Lie about smoking pot a fuck ton. Support Steve in his After Dark idea. I think this sounds like a great money-making idea. Trauma response. A nooner and a nighter with Dylan, like around the Steve thing. Shopping. She had to go discount shopping. Trauma response. Accused Dylan of sexual assault. The fuck, Val? Jesus. Reverse the heat on Kelly. Hey, why don't you try to help Dylan instead of being such a bitch?
Dude, the look between Kelly and Steve after that was so good because they both look like, did we just get gaslit? What?
Or is she right? Here? Or is she right? Like, it's kind of both.
I think it's both. I think there was a little bit of both. Like, wait a minute. She might be right, but also, how did she turn that back on us?
She's really good.
And she is.
Yep. That's this thing that, like, that it's a term that I stole from the disc jockey Bubba the Love Sponge. It's not worth talking about Bubba all that much, except for he was on Howard Stern's station on Sirius when it first came out. Like, Howard had other people on there, and Bubba was one of the shows. And when anyone became the target of ridicule on the show for any reason, if they tried to immediately say, yeah, but what about what he did? Bubba referred to that as reversing the heat.
Ooh,
like, oh, yeah. You're feeling the heat on you. You switch it. You reverse the heat. You put it on somebody else. You get them to make fun of that person, and now you're over here being like, please keep talking about them.
Yeah.
So this was Val just like masterfully reversing the heat.
Indeed.
You know, she's like, oh, look, I was a warm body and he was drunk. And what about you guys? Instead of like trying to slut shame me, why don't you, and like weed shame me, why don't you talk to your friend who's clearly struggling?
Mm-hmm.
And it is a master stroke of manipulation. And it's like that one scene, I feel like tells you more about, it gives you more insight into Val than anything we've seen so far.
I mean, she calls Kelly dangerous, but I'm like, oh no, you're dangerous. And she knows it.
Of course she does. But again, she reversed the heat. She's like, no, you're dangerous. Look at what you're doing. This is fucked up. All I'm doing is smoking a little weed.
I'm scared for the day when Val cries, because those are going to be some peak white lady tears, and it's going to be bad
emotional blackmail. And then the last thing her trauma response forces her to do is kiss Steve, steal his booze, and share it with Dylan.
Yep.
So this trauma response is a motherfucker.
It sure is.
Yeah. All right. What did this episode make you nostalgic for?
Yeah, seeing people sleep in the Union.
Love
on
sleeping
campus.
in the Union.
For me, because I wasn't in the Union as much as I know. No, it's not that. It's that one, I think the one time I tried to go take a nap there was no space. So eventually there were these purple benches in the theater building. And they were very cushy. So occasionally, and they were up on the mezzanine. So it was like fairly quiet area. Like you were perched over the lobby, the entrance. Yeah. But for the most part, it was a good area, and like some were tucked away in a little alcove. So occasionally I would try to nap, but I'm a terrible napper. So, but I think fondly of those purple benches.
Here's what that made me think of. You are to napping as Bill Clinton is to smoking pot. You're like, I tried to nap, I just couldn't do it. Yep. And he's like, I smoked pot once, but I didn't inhale. I couldn't figure out how. Like, you don't remember this? You were too young. That's yeah,
I
that
mean,
was his
I
response.
know about it, but I never knew the part like I couldn't figure it out. I can't figure out how you don't inhale on a cigar, sir.
Right, right.
Inhaling is natural, and that's I can't. Well, and not that's not even the problem with cigars. The problem is you throw up later on.
It's bad. Yeah, it's not good for you.
It's so
Um,
bad.
but I do think it's hilarious that you're like, I'm just a bad napper. I tried so hard. I couldn't do
I
it.
tried.
I
Anxiety
know.
won't let me.
It's really funny.
This
Um,
motherfucker.
I know. He tried to inhale. It's okay. I couldn't do it. Um, Here's what this made me nostalgic for. At the where I went to school my freshman year, University of Indianapolis, they had this off-campus place. I don't even know what it was because I went there a couple of times. It was called Lakeshore,
Mm,
and it was a place where they would have like a rave, a 90210 level rave, which was like
okay.
like super fucking PG. Like there was booze there, but they were like card Nazis. Like you could not get a drink if you were underage. Don't even fucking try it. You're gonna get busted. Like they were not fucking around with this shit. But it was open to freshmen and sophomores, people who hadn't turned 21 yet. So you could still go to a club and dance and have fun and, whatever, all that stuff. But you couldn't drink unless you were old enough. So it was very reminiscent of this the Peach Pit After Dark situation for me. So watching
Nice.
them all have their smart drinks reminded me of Lakeshore. So that's
Oh,
what that was. I
nice.
only went there. I went there a couple of times. I think I went there once my freshman year and once when I came back to visit my sophomore year.
Hmm,
So yeah, fun college memory thing.
nice.
Yeah. All right. Who is your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
So I have to pull a Katie Heron from Mean Girls and break up the award this week
Okay.
and give pieces to various people.
Oh, okay. I like it. Spread the joy.
Yeah. Um, Kelly for judging Val, wanting to catch her in a lie.
Uh huh.
Honey, find other things to do. You're studying psychology. Stop it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should study why you have a problem with brunettes.
Mm.
Val, you are being scary manipulative now, and I don't care for it. Peace for
It's a
you.
lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Like she's actively having fun in it, and it's nerve
Uh
wracking. I don't like it.
huh. Yeah.
Uh, Stephen David for icky comments always.
Uh-huh.
And lastly, a piece for the earthquake of '93 for messing up business.
Oh my God. People don't even go to diners anymore. But in another way, it helped the economy because they got to retrofit all these buildings on campus, and that's how Ray gets a job. So
There you go.
hold on, you might feel a little stronger. Buildings when we retrofit your infrastructure. Nailed it.
Get back to work, Ray.
Yep, he's their Elvis. I
Ew.
think for me it's Val
Okay.
because this is like I look. I love that you don't know everything that Val's gonna do because she does some crazy fucking shit.
That's why I'm holding out. I know she's gonna earn it, and she hasn't earned it
Oh,
yet, Jeff.
this is the start of Val going like just full villain, like just crazy Cruella Deville. Like Val becomes one. And Val is just she's reversing the heat on people. She's stealing the hooch. She's like lying. She's covering up other people's lies, but trying to expose people. She's stringing along Steve, which generally I'm for, but it's starting to feel oogie.
I got you some chocolates.
Right, she's regifting chocolate. Rude.
You bitch.
I know. It's not. I don't know, Val. You're up to
Listen,
some
I didn't want
shady
to
business.
say anything, but he was really drunk and like
Kind of raped me a little bit. Like,
yeah,
it's a lot. What Val's like, the speed with which she goes to, Dylan was drunk and attacked me, just to like get herself off the hook, is some quick thinking, manipulative, crazy time.
And that is why people don't believe women.
It's not great. It's not great
Many
what you're up to
reasons.
there, Val.
Yeah,
It's not great. All right, I think we did it.
we did it.
All right. So join us here on Friday, Cheese Meisters. When I did we decide on something, or do you have other thoughts?
I mean, I watched this 3 times to try and have any other idea. But the movie you found seems to be the best, and it seems, exciting enough to not be gross. So let's do
Okay.
it.
All right. So we're gonna watch Go. The 1999 people go to clubs and shit. Scott Wolf's in it. Fucking Katie Holmes is in it. It's like it's a lot of 90s TV stars and stuff in this movie trying to make the leap to full-fledged motion picture acting. So I've seen it one time. I
Oh,
honestly have no memory of if it was good or not, but I remember seeing it. And I remember it
okay.
being a thing because it had people that like, I like Scott Wolf. I'm a Party of Five guy. I like the Dawson, yo. So so we're gonna watch Go. So that should be kind of fun. We'll see where that takes us. And then join us here next Wednesday, Cheese Meisters, when we watch season 5, episode 6, Homecoming, which one assumes is about homecoming. They're
Is
on
it
college
about
campus.
another game that's canceled and David's going to solve racism with a videotape?
God, that'd be awesome. One where he insults sluts.
Oh my God.
It's
That's awesome.
homecoming. I'm David Silver, here to narrate everything. Look at those whores.
Oh my God. But
David's taking a
also,
turn.
can I get your number?
That's right. Because, look, I spent a whole weekend on a waterbed and got crabs. Wouldn't you like to have the David Silver experience?
No,
Because it's ready for you.
never.
Crawling.
Eee!
Crawling in your pubes.
Good
Cheese Meisters,
God.
I feel like that was worth the video. I think you should go and check out our YouTube video of me doing the crabs that David had.
And watching me dry heave.
I know it's pretty nice.
You're into that.
Yeah, if you're into vomit. Um,
I just
but you bang yourself silly on the wall. Until then, Cheese Meisters.
bye.
Bye.